Oh.
I don't know what happened.
Hello. You gotta turn your camera on for me, by the way.
Okay, my bad.
Um,
We didn't realize that. Here we
what's
go.
up, people? What's up? What's up? How we darn? How we darn?
What's happening, y'all? What's happening? If you do not know, there is football on.
Right now.
Go watch it.
Yeah, we're
Sit up,
watching it as
play
well.
action,
Jarrett,
pass, completed,
what?
incompleted.
Oh, he dropped it. Who is that?
Tyron
Tyron
Johnson.
Johnson. You gotta catch those,
You
bro.
gotta
If you're
catch
trying to
that,
make
man.
a squad, you gotta catch those.
Yeah, now we're just gonna talk shit. You actually had to make that play.
As if we could do it.
Honestly.
Uh,
um, what's happening, y'all? We are doing a Dynasty SuperFlex startup mock draft today.
yeah, that's right. Right now. I don't know if you want to answer Gator's question because he was so patient for us.
Yeah, so sorry. I'm still putting on times. I actually don't have the stream up. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay, you're good. Gator says, I was at the 112 in my first official Superflex redraft league of the year and went Brady and Cup. I mean, yeah.
Jacobs is still
Jacobs
playing,
is
by the way.
still there?
What is happening?
Why is Josh Jacobs still playing?
This is exciting, but also like concerning. Like, let's not get him injured.
Right, yeah.
You know?
But no, I think that's a great start, Gator. I think that is a really good start. I mean, Cup, Brady. Brady
and
led
Cup.
the
Oh yeah,
league in
this is great.
so many categories, and
100%.
Cup obviously was one of the most valuable players in fantasy last year. So I think it's a great start at the 112.
Yeah, we definitely like him.
Hey, okay, Nigel.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Nigel. Why is Josh Jacobs still in the game, though? I mean, I think I'm happy to take him out if we're all happy to take him out, you know.
I wonder what this means. The hype around Josh Jacobs, I bet that's happening on Twitter right now.
I think people are probably
Kind of
confused
like us,
on
yeah.
Twitter.
Like, what's happening?
I don't understand it personally,
I mean,
why he's in the game. But
every play is with him though. Hold on, emotion here. Hike the ball. Okay. Foster
yeah,
Moreau.
that's Foster. Nice. I just don't understand why Jacobs is even in, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Josh Jacobs still out there. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Reggie? What's up? Yep, Stidham at the 101. Reggie says, I would take Jacobs out with 7 to 8 minutes left in the first. Oh, no. See, someone's already injured.
Campbell,
Byron Campbell. That was, I don't think that was this year's pick, was it? I think that was last year's pick, but
I don't think so.
I can't remember off the top of my head. But again, like, you don't put your star players in these games. Not that Byron's a star, but I think Jacobs is really important to this team. But anyway.
First injury of this one, really not the first, but
remember, though, there are only 3 preseason games. That is true. There are only 3 preseason games. But at the same time, you know, just don't put your starting running back out there right now in the Hall of Fame game. You know.
yeah, even NFL beat writers. I mean, that probably happened a long time ago. Josh Jacobs playing the Hall of Fame game. Discuss.
Everyone's like, wait, what's going on? Devin Lloyd. Yeah, Devin Lloyd was definitely one of those picks this year.
Yeah,
he fell pretty far as well, didn't he?
I'm gonna pull up the Raiders depth chart and then the Jags depth chart just to double check to see Jags depth chart to see who should be playing on both sides of the ball here. Who's a rookie? I think we all know the fantasy relevant rookies, but I guess maybe defensive guys you'll probably forget sometimes. So Campbell?
Yeah, I'm actually really glad that Etienne's not out there. I don't. It is kind of annoying if you own Josh Jacobs. Like, hey, can you just take him out? This literally means nothing, you know?
Yeah. Maybe he's just like, can I get some reps? Because I need to understand this offense now with Josh McDaniels or something.
It's not the same offense if you got Jared Stidham out there. Anyway, we're doing a Dynasty startup mock draft. If you guys want to join us, I'll put the Discord in the description or in the chat. That is the first step, is to join our Discord, and then we will paste the link in the Dynasty Mock Drafts text channel. So feel free to join us. What's up, Dom? Good to see you, brother. Hope you are doing well and watching a little football to end your night here. We got the Jags and Raiders game on in the background. But, all right, we're going to do a Dynasty startup mock draft. If you guys want to join us, again, the link will be sent in the description. So, but yeah, I'm sure that you could probably send that off now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you guys know how to get into it, but if you haven't heard, all you have to do is join the Discord, go to the Dynasty mock drafts, and that's where I'll be posting the link. Let me get this link for you guys and then post it here. Is this link? All right.
Premier League starting as well. Man, sports
That's
is
a lot
about to get into
happening.
its prime time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. How you doing, Reb? We're doing all right,
What's
man.
up, Reb?
We're doing all we can do here. Josh Jacobs still in the game with a handoff.
Oh my gosh, please take him out. What are we doing?
Uh-oh. Getting up slow.
Oh my god.
You know how every time he used to run, he just get up slow. It's like, shit, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh my
he's
gosh,
hurt.
every play Josh Jacobs would get up slow.
He's hurt.
All right.
He's hurt.
30 seconds will be on the clock, guys. This is a SuperFlex Dynasty mock draft. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, 2 flex, and a SuperFlex. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go ahead and turn that sound off for a little bit, and let's get started.
Where's Trayvon on top of the screen, I think? Oh. Oh, screen.
I
Screen
love
to
this
JJ.
screen game.
Hey.
I love the screen game
You
for
better
Josh
draft him.
Jacobs. What have I been saying? I'm already taking a victory lap, and it's only preseason.
Shit, I'm on the clock.
Like, I was right.
Yeah,
So
honestly.
funny. It's like way too early. Like, hey, bro, can you just calm down for a second? Jeez.
Oh, that's so funny.
Lamar goes at the 1-4. You see the big 3 from 1 to 3. That's not all that surprising.
No. Okay, who's in here? I'm assuming Amir Abdullah. Wow.
Let's talk about Omaha.
Get your check down,
Hey,
brother.
this is genius. You hear me? Everything you
Amir Abdullah.
Man, he did a nice move there a little bit. Well, I thought that was the play before, not that one.
I
You're on the
think,
clock
yeah,
here, by the way.
Trayvon's going to be a problem.
know if you
I'm on the
realize.
clock?
Yeah,
Oh,
shit, not bad.
shoot.
Justin Jefferson went off the field. Kyler Murray's available if you want. Joe Burrow's available if you want. Quick. Nice.
Oh, my gosh. I was quick with that. That's my bad. I was watching the game.
Yeah, me too.
Pray no one gets hurt. Same. What's up, King Henry?
He goes to Amir.
Wow.
Call
Good
him
play.
Zeus. They call him Zeus. Hey,
He looks so much smaller in that. Doesn't he look smaller? Like in Georgia, he looks so massive. Is it just me?
oh, it kind of feels
I think
normal.
he looks not. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but he just looks smaller right there.
He's just as slow as I remember.
Man always gets 112. Reggie says 112 King.
Yeah. There goes Amir. Get the edge, baby.
Love it. Honestly, just keep Zamir in the game. Keep Josh Jacobs out,
I
please.
think Josh is done.
I hope Josh is done. Casey's on auto. I hope that's not on
He's
purpose.
back.
Okay, yeah.
He's
It's
back.
not.
He's back.
What's up, C. Will, Byronic, Rude, Pookie, Cole, Chase, D-Law's back in, Bubs here.
How we feeling? How we feeling?
Right, Cough? I don't think we've had... It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Welcome back. What's up, Reggie?
Is that Josh Jacobs again? Is that 28? I think that is, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
I think that is.
Please stop.
It is. You got him in the check down.
Oh! There you go,
That's his first sack.
I almost said Miles, but Trayvon, yeah. I like it. That is a huge boost of confidence for Walker. To be fair, this is one of the worst offensive lines. Not worse, but it is not a top offensive line, and it's all probably backups anyway.
Yeah.
Reggie starts with Lamb and Cooper Kupp. Team 11 goes Pitts and Lance. Casey says, didn't realize we were on 30 seconds. You're good, man. Oh my gosh. Is that him again?
No,
Oh, it's someone else. What's up, C. Will?
What's happening, baby? How you
You're
feeling?
okay. You're okay.
LL
LL.
Cool J.
What's up, Byronic? Happy to be here. Any Spice preseason DFS plays tonight? No.
No,
I find it hard to bet on preseason.
I was looking at it though. They did have they had everyone. They
Who?
literally have everyone. I had it up 1 second. They just had Zamir White over unders. They had all that stuff.
On Underdog?
Yeah, they have.
Oh,
it up.
really?
I have it up already. It's closed already. So they had Jake Luton, 130 passing yards over under, 9.5 fantasy points already.
I didn't know they had.
They had.
Was it the pick'ems?
Yeah, if you go pick'ems. By the way, guys, I don't know if you can see. There's a tick on the bottom of your screen here. We are partnered with Underdog. Yeah, we're partnered with Underdog. Use our our promo code LAND if you want to either do Underdog draft or just be part of the community. They would match your deposit from $10 up to $100. Join the Discord if you guys want to join any drafts in the future, because we're gonna start doing some more Underdog drafts as we get into the season, as we get close to the season, especially pick'ems. I think pick'ems, by the way, are going to be a massive thing. Everyone that's in the chat, because those are fun. And Zach and I think we're going to be talking about it more. But Sunday night games, Thursday night games, I think we're going to be live for those guys.
Pick'ems will be fun. You know what's frustrating though is I don't see anything on my screen for pick'ems when I go NFL. Maybe
it's already grayed out though. On Underdog. Matthew Stafford fell to me here. Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford. Yeah, it's grayed out. I don't know if I can see it on my phone though. Let me see if you can. On the computer, like if you want the website, I still had the link up and it's grayed out. Yeah. Right. They have they just had it. I don't think we can see. Yeah. The Raiders. All Raiders, they had Zamir White, 26.5 rushing yards over under. They had 30 receiving rushing yards. Do they have anything for Josh Jacobs? They don't even have anything for Josh Jacobs. That's how
I don't think they expected him even to play, to be honest.
Exactly.
Reggie says, I'm loving the two guys I got at the 112. Yeah, I think it's a good start as well. CD and Cup. Let's see what quarterbacks we get to fall to us.
I'm back on the clock here.
I'm pretty comfortable taking Deshaun Watson at the 2-7, by the way. If anyone is going to be doing dynasty drafts, I think mid-second feels really comfortable to take a shot on him. Might be an entire year. That's a real possibility. But again, he's so young. We've seen him. And again, I'm not talking about the morality of the issue. I'm just talking about the player. So young. We've seen him for the past 3 years that he's played 100 touchdowns, 100 total touchdowns. If he sits out an entire year, he'll be 27 this time next year. Where would you draft a 27-year-old Deshaun Watson, this time next year? So,
yeah,
I'm happy to take a shot on him.
Yeah, we've got to wait and see now. I mean, if we knew exactly that he was getting a C 1 year, I think the reason why he was fluctuating was because it was always in question. What the hell's going to happen? We're now we know 6 games is for sure. The NFL is going to appeal it or trying to extend it in its minimum of 1 year. So I think we kind of already expected him to either miss this year or half the season.
Yeah.
I'm still willing to take the chance as well. Deshaun Watson in the middle of the second, late second.
Yeah.
You go, Snoop?
Snoop Connor. That 2-4 is clean. Diggs goes off the board there at the 3-9. Hall of Fame, Bryant Young. Imagine making the Hall of Fame in real life.
Bro.
Like, it's like you're playing Madden My Career, but you're actually doing it in real life. Like, you're actually...
Madden My Career.
This
guy. Dad, Snoop.
Yoki says, congrats on the Underdog partnership. The persistence is really paying off. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, awesome,
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, link is in the description if anyone does want to sign up and use our code. No pressure, of course. But I think we're going to keep encouraging people to sign up, and then we'll start hosting some more drafts on our different channels. And by the way, even if you like Dynasty, Underdogs does some really cool Dynasty-focused drafts, which will happen a lot during the off season. I would encourage you guys to to sign up, even if you're big into Dynasty only.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I think
oh
he was
no.
down by contact, but
Was that Laquan Treadwell?
no idea. Number 19.
I think that was Laquan Treadwell.
Was it 19 or 17?
Eckler goes off the board. London, Chubb, Henry,
Yeah, it was quite well.
Etienne. Was he down? I don't know if the elbow was down. The forearm was.
The elbow, yeah, but the forearm doesn't count, does it? Let's see.
I don't know, actually. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I mean, the elbow wasn't down. It looks like the ball was moving.
We'll find out. Michael Pittman goes off the board. I am now up on the clock here. Man, I just do not like this running back range. Running backs here are just not nice.
Oh, they got the ball
I think
back.
I'm going to have to take Tyreek here. Okay, yeah, so the forearm does count. That's my bad.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was just... Oh, shit. They go Snoop. Oh, we catch the ball, baby. That was almost a big-ass hit, though. My guy could have got really injured.
Derek Carr at the 4-8. See what Pookie can build here. Reggie's loving his draft. I love that. I love that for you, Reg.
Josh Jacobs.
Dobbins goes off the board.
Okay. Let's try something. I'll take Brother Cam here. Let's see if somebody else falls to me. No, I'm not streaming. I can put players on my queue, so.
I know. Such an advantage to be able to use your queue.
Going through the progressions?
Oh!
All the way to make up for it.
Pass.
Is that Laquan again?
No,
Treadwell?
that's Laquan's 18.
Number 14 here. I got the teams up. Who the hell's 14? Doesn't say anyone. Marvin Hall. That's who it is.
Oh, okay, Marvin. Russell Wilson.
Tuna sandwich. It's a tuna sandwich today. Maybe not a tuna guy. Maybe I guess I need to know what you do. I feel like you're like a. For some reason, I'm thinking of you as like a tradie. Maybe that's really like biased as a person that lives in Australia, like a male Australian male.
Not every Australian male is a tradie.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's
I know.
good.
That's what I'm saying.
Tuna. You should not be eating no tuna sandwich. Don't put yourself through that. Dang it, Traylon went.
Well, this is exactly what I wanted to happen for me.
I know exactly who it is. Yep.
You at the top, man. You don't have to tell us what you do, by the way, MP. I was just saying. For some reason, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, mate. You might, yeah. Or back off. Sorry, that's not okay.
Who is this guy?
Who is this guy?
So the player that I'm going to be drafting currently has the most fantasy points this year.
So far.
You will not find a player that has more fantasy points right now than Joshua Jacobs. So, I mean, you guys are sleeping on my guy.
What's happening to Reach?
Probably a little bit too early, but I didn't like any of. It's not that I didn't like the wide receivers there, but it's not that I didn't like the wide receivers there, but I kind of wanted to grab a running back before this tier falls.
Fair.
What's good, Reach? I feel like I can make this zoom in a little bit more for y'all. Is that better? Too much?
No, I'm not looking.
That might be too much, actually. That's a little bit too
much. A little bit too much.
Let's go halfway. Let's go halfway. How are we feeling about that? Oh, no. Oh, no. We missed it. 60-yard field goal. Wow. He had the leg. Wow. He had the leg. Oh, my gosh. I want to see Trevor Lawrence play so bad with Doug Peterson. I just want to watch football. That's all I want to do. Reach says, I used your strategy for my startup, Zach. Managed to get Carr in the 5th round. Love
Nice.
that for you. That's huge, man.
In 5 weeks, Rams
I love that.
return.
Glad
Bills
to
come
help.
to town. Holy shit.
Kickoff. Time to get back to it. Rams Bills.
I'm keen for the...
Is that the Thursday night game?
Yeah. That's the kickoff.
Wow.
That's a lot of people. Badaki nailed it. Diesel mechanic going to smash 20 scooters with the boys at the pub this afternoon.
I love it. I love it.
Ooh.
Fumble.
I'll get a big Russell Wilson going. MP,
Wow,
that would be
Wilson.
classic if you can get all the boys at the
I'm
pub
assuming he's going to be intoxicated while he's doing
to
it.
just say Russell Wilson and just send it in the Discord. Record it. And, can you send videos in Discord? I think you can.
I don't think you can, no.
Or just send it in one of our league chats. That'll be so funny, MP.
You also don't have to do that if people aren't
You actually don't have to. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying you have to do it. I say it will be funny if you were to do that.
Yeah.
Can't believe Roger and Aaron Jones fell to me.
Oh my gosh. Who is that?
Abdullah.
Nice. Amir.
Mm-hmm.
Kenyon Drake's not playing either. Why is Kenyon Drake not playing but Josh Jacobs is?
Because Kenyon Drake, I'm pretty sure, is hurt still from last year.
Again?
I could be.
No,
could be
that
wrong.
wasn't. That shouldn't. He shouldn't still be recovering from that. I don't think. But I could be wrong. Reggie says, "OMG, I can't believe Rodgers and Aaron Jones fell to me." I would say Aaron Jones is typically going around there. Doesn't feel too far. I think we might draft a little bit differently in Dynasty, Reggie, as far as like the running backs. But getting Aaron Rodgers there for sure feels much better to pass up on the quarterbacks. I can agree for sure. Reach says went Herbert, Andrews, Higgins, Akers, Carr.
Nice.
I love it. Don't love the Akers pick, but I love everything else.
I love the Akers.
Call me a hater.
Pick at the park at Maverickville. What a day. That's classic.
What a day.
Want to die, mate?
Mate.
Well, MP,
Mate.
if you're really a mechanic, man, I might come to you. Oh,
He's a diesel mechanic.
That's different. Diesel mechanic, yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't still fix a,
Yeah.
2008 Toyota Warren, maybe.
Yo, Reach says had the choice between Akers, Henry, and Kamara. Yeah, that is a tough choice. Akers is probably who I would choose there, but I probably would have just punted the running back position in that scenario.
I usually don't do this, but I wanted to go 3 running backs here. I think Elijah Mitchell
Wow.
falling to me. The 7-3 is just something I cannot give up.
Wow.
Jalen Waddle,
A-Rob
Jerry
goes
Jeudy.
at the 7-4.
I'm okay with that.
Damn it, Pookie. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. You're really gonna do me like that, my guy? I'll take Gibson here at the 7-6. Welcome, my brother. This is the same thing that happened in our real draft this week. I went Olave first and then was hoping Jameson was gonna fall to me.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense, yo, Reach. That makes sense. Tell us. Tell us, Josh. All right. Shout out to Josh McDaniels. An absolute barn burner, 6-0 right now in the Hall of Fame game.
Honestly, I mean, this is a shootout. Tell me that's not Jacobs. No, okay.
No. I think that's Kenyon Drake.
Oh, there you go.
It is Kenyon Drake.
He was the last running back in rotation to get some touches, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't take too much stock into that.
No, I'm taking it all.
It
Brandon
means
Bolden
everything, doesn't it?
hasn't been on the field though. Josh Jacobs, Brandon Bolden's there. Kenyon
Yeah.
Drake, Zamir White already got touches. Abdullah got touches. Interesting. I mean, these guys are fighting to make the team here.
Kelsey at the 7-7. I mean, that's pretty great value. I feel like if you're Pookie, maybe you wanted to get the Waller car stack, but Kelsey feels like the better pick than Waller. I don't know. Cousins Brady at the 6th and 7th round. Nice. AJ Dillon, Fournette, Keenan Allen, St. Brown, Jared Goff at the A1. That's pretty early for Goff, no?
Oh yeah, wow. That is pretty early. I mean, there's
You'll
a lot
probably
of
get
people.
Goff in like 11th round, I would say.
Agreed.
James Conner goes off the board there at the 8-2.
Go Sky. A guy that I had on my queue. I have a couple other people on my queue. Brother Miles. Michael Thomas. Oh! Got the first touchdown of the
Amir
season, boys.
Abdullah. I love it.
Hey,
Look at that kick.
Josh Jacobs, not Josh McDaniels loves the
Sell
running back
all your
rotation.
Josh Jacobs stocks right now.
I mean, I guarantee you Abdullah is going to be the talk of the town.
Dang it, Cole.
Brady said without a 2 quarterback, I had to grab the stack with St. Brown. All right. I think at the same time, you still could have gotten the stack later on. But I think when you see the second, run of quarterbacks probably go around like 11, 12, especially Jared Goff doesn't go early.
I would say it's also worthwhile watching some of our other dynasty drafts and even real drafts, just seeing where players go and kind of knowing when is the right time to pick them, because it's good to get stacks and stuff, but you also don't want to reach too much,
Yeah.
23 second or Chase Claypool. Man, Claypool is so talented. I just don't know what my confidence is with him. I mean, both players fit the strategy of like rebuilding a team. What I want to is it going to be a early first? If it's an early second, excuse me. If it's an early second, I'll probably take the early second. If it's going to be like a late second, I would probably take Claypool. I would take Claypool. But it depends. If it's an early 23 second, I would go with the pick. Yo Reach says, how you guys feel about my receiving core? Higgins, Robinson, assuming that's Allen, Elijah Moore, Parker, Rondale, Jameson, People Jones. I like it.
Yeah, I
think it's good.
I like it as well.
Mid to late. I think if it's mid to late, then it's probably a competing team, and I would prefer Chase there in that scenario. But it is close. It is very close. First touchdown of the season, baby.
Yeah. This is yeah. Matt Ryan here. Kenny P. I mean, I think this is crazy that he's still on the board, personally. Take George Kittle here. And then 9-3. You guys think Clyde will have a good year? I think so. I hope so. Let me rephrase. I really hope that he has a good year. He hasn't even gone off the board here, has he?
Who are you asking? Who are you talking about?
He's talking about Clyde. I really like Clyde this year. I think that this offense is going to really help him this year, purely because someone as explosive as Tyreek is not there. He does get, Juju and Sky, but I think they have to use him, and if he stays healthy, he's definitely a guy that can definitely bring some value to your team. I mean, Zach Gomez is RB3 here, a guy that can catch the ball in a high-powered offense, I think they're going to start to use him in the right way. I don't think Ronald Jones is necessarily a massive threat. The expectation is that he's going to get the first and second down workload, but not like a place where like, damn, like Ronald Jones is going to go off. So for me, I really like Clyde. I'm hoping and believing in Clyde, especially the value that you can get him here, like where Zach just took him at the 9.6.
Yeah.
Yo, Reach, I had a hard time knowing what the value for players in Dynasty. You guys think it can be a video possibility how to figure out value in trades? So
I would say we kind of like talk about value in trades. We do a lot of trade videos on a weekly basis, but
yeah,
you know, I think that's kind of how we express our opinions and values. But yeah, go ahead.
I think everyone's a little bit different. Like everyone's value on players is different, you know, like, and it all depends on who you believe in and what your rankings are. I think it's really important as a fantasy user. Not saying that you should, not saying you should create your own rankings, but maybe use, you know, somebody else's rankings to say, hey, I like this, or I disagree with this, and then maybe kind of build on your own, or maybe just build your own and then figure it out. I don't know, because like I always found it difficult back in time, like before I did my own rankings, was to use somebody else's, because I didn't know who I was drafting. I didn't understand it, you know. Like I needed to understand each and every player for. Ooh, that was almost a pick. I need to understand each and every player for myself, like, and how I value them.
If there's people that you trust and that you trust their opinion, might not be me, might not be Badaki. I mean, maybe it is us, but if there's certain people that you trust within the industry, you can look at their rankings and I guess make a consensus from their rankings.
Exactly.
Also, ADP, you know, as much as our rankings might differ from certain ADPs, ADP is a really good general consensus. I mean, you have hundreds and hundreds of analysts, and ADP is a general consensus of the community. So if that many people are agreeing on a position, ADP isn't all that wrong to follow. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you follow it like a Bible at all, but it is really helpful to think of it, I think, in that light, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But Bennett says, how long do you guys think Watson will be suspended for? I think they're going to have to meet in the middle here. I think 10 games. I don't know. I think the NFL, obviously they want a year, but I think 10 games is where they're going to meet in the middle.
Yeah, Zach and I were talking about this last night, and I was just like, honestly, I really don't know anymore. The expectation is that,
oh no, that guy's fumbled twice now. Oh no, it was Laquan earlier.
It was Laquan. Who is this, 14 now?
You cannot fumble the ball like this.
Who's 14? Marvin Hall fumbled just then.
But anyway, Reach says, you think Pacheco's going to eat into his work? He could. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. I'll be honest. The Chiefs running backfield is one of the ones I'm most unsure about. But I do think Ronald Jones is a really good value in redraft right now. I would say that. What's up, Paco? Good to see you, brother. Byronic says, I need to stop thinking from a redraft state of mind and not draft a starting roster, but the players who have the most perceived value of others. Yeah, for sure. It's hard to switch from redraft to Dynasty. Paco says, trade I made, sent 2022 109 110 23 first for Brees. Okay. It's going to depend on what that 23 first ends up being, you know. I do love Brees Hall. I think in the 2023 class, he's going to end up, like, if we were to put him in that class, he would be somewhere around the 102 to the 104-ish. So, yeah, it's hard to say on that one, Paco. It's hard to say. Apparently, Kenyon Drake gets hurt on this play. Oh, yeah, Kenyon Drake just got hurt. Hopefully Kenyon Drake's not hurt for too long, but that looks bad.
It's like some sort of hand injury.
Number 14, pack your bags. You're done, son. Oh, okay. You also got 2:23 seconds. That feels much better. My bad, Paco. I didn't see that rest of that. That feels much better. Phil says, worth moving CD for Akers and Thomas?
No.
No.
I think I
Keep
need a little
CD.
bit more of a squeeze. Yeah, keep CD. If you don't know, Phil, I'm pretty sure we've seen you in the chat before. We're not massive believers in Michael Thomas. I mean, now
In
with the
Dynasty.
news, it's in Dynasty exactly. Now with the news and the redraft perspective is very interesting. In a Dynasty perspective, it could be that's a hip thing. That's a hip thing. Sorry, I'm just watching the game and trying to respond. He's holding his hip.
But yeah, in general, we don't want to invest into Michael Thomas in Dynasty.
Yeah.
And I think CD I just think his value is much higher than Akers and Thomas. I think we've seen CD go for much, much more. So no, I would say that would be selling CD really low. Reggie says, how's the team at the 112? I think it's a good team, Reggie. I just don't think that we draft the same way, just because, again, I think Goff, like that is too high in Dynasty. Again, I don't think Goff's off the board here if you at your 11-12. So I think knowing his ADP and where you expect him to go might be important for Dynasty drafts this year. But Goff felt a little bit too early. Chubb and Henry, probably not the guys I really want to invest in as far as running backs in Dynasty. I'm not avoiding them, but this early I also don't think I'm targeting them. Yeah. But I like the Rodgers pick. I like the CD. I like the Cup pick. But yeah, I would say specifically Chubb, Henry, Goff felt early to me. That's the only thing I would say, and it's just my opinion.
Agreed. And I think another thing to add on here, 3 quarterbacks are not not a necessity, but we do try to tend to go for 3 quarterbacks, but maybe in the late rounds. Zach got his 1 and 2 quarterback, and then got Carson Wentz at the 11-6 with Deshaun Watson. Probably going to be suspended. Like if I want to get another quarterback here, I can at the 12-10. I think it just depends on how you kind of
and people are
build your board here.
Yeah. I don't think it's bad, but we might just have different strategies when we draft. Yeah.
Reed, someone offered me a first for James Cook. I mean, a 23 first, why not take it?
I would take a 23 first over
100%.
James Cook. I'm not a big James Cook guy, though.
I love James Cook, but I'm definitely taking a 23 first. Josh Jacobs' stock might have just gone up. Hopefully, it's not too bad. I'm assuming he's talking about
Kenyon
Drake. Yeah. Have a great show, boys. Hey, we appreciate you, Paco.
Thanks, Paco. Gotcha,
no
Phil.
worries, Phil. Brees is probably a mid-23 first at best in next class.
You're also one of the lowest people on Brees in our community.
Yeah, true. HEJ. Just looking explosive. Yep. I mean, them 2 ACLs look like they never tore before. HEJ, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about where I will go. 23 draft was crazy.
I know that there's some very specific opinions on Brees in the community, but I do think he is an elite prospect. I know some people don't. That's okay. We all got our thoughts. Ooh, this is tough. I need a tight end. Man, Keelan Cole's been around.
Yeah, bro. He always has. My guy been everywhere. I'm pretty sure he played for the Jags, too. Wait,
yeah.
Are the Jags on the field right now? Excuse me. No, the Raiders are on the field. Yeah. I was confused.
Reggie says, I think with the injury to Williams, when he returns next year, I believe Goff value will rise. No, I agree as well, but I don't know that the Lions are really building around Jared Goff. I think he's a great stopgap, but I don't think that most of us anticipate that he is going to be the future of the Detroit Lions. So
yeah, 100%.
How long is he a starter in the NFL? I know he's a young quarterback. He's only 27, but there's also no promise that they're going to build around him. And really, the only reason they didn't take a quarterback in this class is because it is a terrible quarterback class. next year in the 2023 class, it is a much, much better class. And this team is ascending, but I'm not sure they're going to be in a place where they're not going to have to make a hard decision around the quarterback position. So,
yeah, I think.
and just for reference point, like, I don't know where you have him ranked, Blackie. And again, you know, these are just our thoughts. Hopefully it's helpful. It's coming off as helpful. But I have Jared Goff ranked as my quarterback.
I have my quarterback 28 currently. I don't know where you have him, man.
Where the hell is Jared Goff? Currently have him right around Baker Mayfield, quarterback 33. So, you know, quarterback 33, I don't know if 33 has gone off the board yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So, yeah, I mean, 13th round doesn't seem crazy for Goff. Like, I feel like Jones and Goff go around each other.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Jones, Goff, Tannehill, Wentz, they go around each other. So taking him at the A, and having the ability to get someone like him in the 11th, 12th, 13th round, is good. Once again, it's not like hey, I mean, Goff is a starter in the NFL over guys like Baker, Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold. I mean, Daniel Jones is a starter, but yeah. Yeah, I definitely.
And again, like, I hope it comes off as like helpful. Like, we're not saying it's the wrong pick, but we're just giving our thoughts. I think the biggest point is that what we're trying to say is that you do not have to take Goff that early, just like to help you in drafts later on. I don't think in any drafts he's going to go this early. So I guess our hope and goal.
I forgot about that.
Oh, well, it's going to be auto. Our hope and goal is always to help you guys get the best. Oh, that's perfect. Get the best drafts.
That is perfect.
You know, get the best value in your drafts, I guess. So hopefully it is helpful. And, you know, if Goff is someone that you do target, you know, you can get better players at that pick and then still target him later on if it's someone that you really love.
Yeah.
What's up, ATJ says, yeah, true. But I also feel like this very moment, people would take CJ, Bijan, Jackson Smith and Jigba and Bryce over him. After that, you can probably debate him. Was pretty generous, I feel like. Sure. Yeah. No, I definitely understand. There's a lot of opinions. And next year is a very good class as well. You're not wrong there. We're probably not doing another after this. Sorry. Probably the last one of the day. But join our Discord if you want to join them in the future. I mean, we pretty much mock drafts almost every weekday except for Fridays. So feel free to join us in the future because we got more mock drafts coming up next week, brother. Who's in the backfield here? That is a terrible pass. Oh, Richard Seymour got into the Hall of Fame. Nice. He should have been in the Hall of Fame, though, to be honest.
All right. What a day.
James Robinson goes off the board. All right, I'll grab Khalil here. This will be... Round 15 will be the last round. Round 15.
Yeah, let's see.
But yeah, hopefully it's helpful. And honestly, your drafts, you guys might, like people you draft with, they might just draft differently. That's okay. 34 days, Daniel. 34
Talk it up, man.
days. Jerry says, would y'all do T. Higgins in 23 first for Pitts in the prim? Prim? What do you mean by prim? Are you saying tight end premium? What's the premium on tight ends in your format? And what's your wide receiver depth look like? I think those are two really important questions. what's the premium on tight ends in your league? And yeah, again, what is the wide receiver depth looking like for you? And where will that 23 first probably end up being? Is it going to be probably on a really bad team? It'll be a high pick, or a really good team? That will help us answer that question. Come pass up on Brian Robinson. Yeah, I like the Brian Robinson pick there for sure.
Yeah, it was somebody I was hoping I was going to come back to me, but I guess I didn't really think about it.
Yeah. Abdul is doing his thing. You see Shakir go off the board. Noah Fant is always going so late in drafts. I love it.
Yeah, true. I should probably get another one of these guys. Naeem Hines, Irv Smith. I'll take Hunter Henry here. Sure. Get another tight end just in case. Just in case. Honestly, think you can argue that pitch trade regardless of the tight end premium. So what's the trade? What?
Sure. Yeah. Just helps me understand like the confidence.
Would y'all do T. Higgins and a 23 first for Pitts?
Okay, so it's 1.5. He has AJ Brown, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra, Gabe Davis. So it does leave you a little bit weaker there. But yeah, I feel comfortable with that.
Yeah,
I feel comfortable with that.
I think you can go both ways, keeping that 23 first, and maybe hoping to get a tight end next year. Or I don't know, maybe you could use a 23 first to get a lower tier guy that's not a Kyle Pitts. You know, I mean, I don't know who you can invest in here. Maybe you can package that and get maybe a TJ potentially. I don't know, a Path of Dragon potentially. Maybe not Path of Dragon for a first. So maybe one of those guys, or maybe not even a first. Maybe you want to try to get Cole Kmet.
I think with the premium though, I'm pretty comfortable making that move.
Yeah. I'm not saying not, but yeah, I agree. You can definitely, you can either. I'm just trying to get both perspectives. Like,
sure.
If you wanted to keep T, or if you really wanted to get Pitts, I think there's other tight ends out there you can definitely go out and attack.
Yeah.
But I mean, with the premium, I would expect more as the Kyle Pitts owner.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think with the context, I'm really comfortable with it. Oh, is Russell Gage worth having on the bench? Yeah, I do think he is. I think Gage is going to be the more consistent player compared to Julio. So, yeah, I do think Gage. And also, I think his ADP is going to keep dropping, which will make him a value.
Yeah.
I think there will be, like, similar weeks last year where there's going to be certain buck wide receivers that you want, certain buck wide receivers that you don't, depending on the week. I mean, it might be a little inconsistent, but I do think he's going to present value.
Wow,
that was a great pass.
That was a fantastic pass. I mean, my guy's getting it right now.
That's the end of this draft, but we are gonna stay behind and answer some of your questions.
Yeah, guys.
So feel free to drop any questions that you guys have. As we see, Jarrett Stidham absolutely ripping up the NFL right now.
Ripping the NFL. That's so funny. I think it actually wasn't complete.
No, yeah, I don't think he got 2 feet down.
Yeah. Rushing the tight end last pick is all good, man. It's all good.
Gosh. I hate when you have to take a band-aid off, like if you get blood and stuff, and then you have to rip off your hairs.
That's so random.
I gave blood this morning. Well, I didn't give it. I had it tested.
Get it tested? Get the blood tested, man. I wonder what happened because Kenny and Drake went back out there.
Oh, did he?
I think so, yeah. I see a tweet on it right now, so a little while ago. But ironic, my dynamic startup is a 10-man. I'm the 1-2. I really want Chase. Do you think it can make sense in a 10-man with deeper quarterbacks? Dynasty? Yeah, my dynasty.
No, you gotta go quarterback.
You gotta go quarterback there. I mean, that is Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes.
SuperFlex, right?
I'm assuming it's SuperFlex. if this is Superflex, I think
Yeah, you got to go quarterback.
you got to go quarterback there. But
I know ATJ. I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
You see,
Yeah, if it's
yeah.
Superflex,
If
yeah,
it's Superflex,
you got to go quarterback still.
if it's Superflex, well, you can like it definitely helps that like more people are gonna fall maybe a little bit later.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if we would ever take Chase at the 1-2 over. I mean,
No.
that's basically saying, you know, that's not taking Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, depending on who you're gonna take there.
Yeah.
I think that's really
Still
hard
going to be
pass
more
up on
valuable
those
in
guys.
Superflex for sure.
So,
And as
yeah.
well, like I feel like wide receiver values will fall. I don't
Well,
think quarterbacks will fall. I could be wrong. It depends on how your league drafts, but I don't think quarterbacks will fall.
I also
But I do
think that
think
like
wide receivers could.
in a 10-man league, someone like T Higgins can come right back to you. You know.
Yeah.
And
Easily.
that's really good to
Well,
get.
you could probably get T. I mean, T normally goes in the third round of a super flex of a 12-man, so you could easily get him in the third in your format. But I mean, you might be even, you know, like in
Better
your
position.
third round, you could
Yeah.
maybe get like guys like, you know, Brees or. I mean, you could technically maybe start Justin Herbert or Mahomes, whatever you prefer, and like Trey Lance or Russell Wilson if they fall properly in your format.
Yeah, agreed.
Which would be a crazy start. And then maybe you get some of these guys like Brees in the third, or, you know, these players are just going to fall a little bit further.
Yeah. Jerry, appreciate that, my dudes. I have Pat Fry on me too. I want to hit, except only thing stopping me is that I have Joe Burrow. Yeah. So like, I think that's the thought. That's something that I would do. I mean, I love Kyle
Sure.
Pitts. I just drafted Kyle Pitts. I know Zach is always going to take Kyle Pitts if the price is right, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is why I always say, why not still have such a good tight end like Pat Frymuth? I mean, the levels of talent is completely different, and what they're going to produce is different. But it's a cheaper price. They can definitely still contribute. But you have the higher tier caliber wide receiver there in T Higgins. So that's kind of the thought process. But
Yeah.
I hear you, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Pitts as well, but I get it as well. Yeah, I kind of agree, ATJ, but I also understand that Jamar Chase is, he's sexy. I mean, there's no way around that. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But, all right, any predictions for this game? I want to hear some final predictions.
13-0. It's going to end that way.
There won't be another point scored, is what you're saying.
I have no idea. I think they'll definitely score at least. Jags hope to score at least once.
Yeah. Is that Zamir? Zamir with a huge 1-yard run. Reggie says, if you're in a 10-man, 2-quarterback draft at pick 12, would you go Jefferson and grab Brady and Kirk Cousins with your next 2 picks?
The pick 1, 2.
Is this redraft or is this dynasty?
If you're in a 10-man, 2-quarterback draft at pick 12?
I think
This is
1-2. If this is redraft and you're at the 1-2, I think I'm going to quarterback.
You go Zamir. You can catch
in
the ball
dynasty,
too, baby.
yeah, I'm still going quarterback. I think early. You at the 1-2. I mean, in dynasty, you got to grab Allen or Herbert or Mahomes. You got to get one of those 3. I think is what we would say. And also Brady and Brady and Kirk aren't really guys that you want to invest really long term in dynasty. You know, I think Brady's. I think we're all pretty safe to say this is probably genuinely his last year. You know.
Let me tell you something. They're not gonna have that bass pack. Zamir White. He was drafted though. Honestly, I don't know the depth chart that much to even tell you something like people's names like that. ATJ, to be completely honest.
That's funny. All right, guys. Anyway, huge love. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
It's good to have football back. And
Full love.
yeah, a lot of good content coming out this week.
Interview drafts. Yeah.
Huge
we get
love,
you,
guys.
man. All love, y'all. Oh,
You have got to catch that. This
my
dude
guy,
is.
you need to. You want to play in the NFL?
Yeah.
Let me ask you that question. How bad do you want it? Huh?
How
Are you
bad do
sleeping-
you want it?
It's clearly he's sleeping 8 hours. Gosh. Should have had it. GG's.
Oh wait, I haven't ended the stream yet.
No, you haven't. But all love.
See you
We
guys.
appreciate we appreciate each and every one of you.
That's funny. It's been